Work. Just chilling before I go to this little party tonight.
No doubt.
Yeah, I know you and Mike got a schedule tonight too. So,
That's way later. That's later. Later.
uh, okay, cool. Yeah, I was supposed to have talked to him on StreamYard last night, but this girl had me on the phone talking about her life story, and I fell asleep on the phone.
We should have hung up on her.
Man,
Shit.
it's a long story. I have to talk to you about that later. And it's not who you think it is. It's a different one.
You a pimp, daddy. That's you.
But everyone kept calling me daddy at work and shit. Like, come on now.
That's your name, man. That's your new name. What are you talking about? That is who you are. That is you.
I'm just myself.
Ah, I'm just my soul.
But I hate when I'm at work and these white guys want to say it, talking about why they call you daddy. I'm just like, cause I fucking can, nigga. Damn.
Crazy though.
This is the first time we're talking about UGK, and I don't own none of the albums at the moment. That's crazy.
I got a single of theirs on 12 inch. I ain't got none of the albums. I mean,
I want to live like on the Willis and Mr. Drummond. Shit. So let's talk about some shit before we start. So New York's in trouble. This boy want to have a raffle for a PlayStation 5 or some shit. Got arrested
I
for
don't know the nigga.
quarter.
Like some YouTube dude. I don't know. I don't follow all these
So
cats.
so let me get this straight. I just want to get something straight. This man tries to help his community out, and people are celebrating. Our people are celebrating. It's a riot. White people loot and destroy black communities for years.
Right.
That's not a riot. Okay, I just want to
But
know.
what was he giving out? I didn't see him giving out no PlayStation 5s. What was he giving out?
It was a PlayStation.
He was giving out PlayStation 5s to people?
Yeah, like he held a raffle. I think in like Times Square or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they really like PlayStation 5, bro. I'm sticking with my Xbox One. I'm done with PlayStation.
PlayStation. I'm playing with
They
PlayStation right
they ain't
now.
got the they ain't even got the game catalog like Xbox do. So I don't know why people will be jumping up for that.
Man, y'all Xbox fans, y'all be thinking y'all all that sometimes.
Yeah. So we got the better shit. What y'all got?
Nigga, we got
Other than
good
that,
shit.
Last of Us, that's all. That's the best game on there. What y'all got other than that? What do you play on there?
I play like a variety of shit, boy.
What's your favorite game on PlayStation?
To keep it a buck with you, favorite game like out of all the consoles.
Yeah,
Oh shit, I might have to go with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas to keep it a buck with you.
that's it.
That Tekken, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, um, Call of Duty, everything up until Black Ops 2. Just on top of my head,
Last
Mafia.
of Us was the best shit on there, yo. I finished that shit like in 2 days. That's the best shit on there.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? But Xbox is where it's at. We always had the best game catalog.
Hmm. I'll keep your opinions to yourself. I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes. Okay, what else is going on in the news?
What's going on?
Lizzo still in trouble, I see.
What else is new?
I might go to that Jay Z exhibit one day.
One day, it's over in October.
Oh
It's
wow,
not.
it's over.
Yeah, it's not there forever. It's over in October.
Oh wow, okay.
And then after that, they got a Spike Lee one coming. The Spike Lee exhibit. So that one I'm going to as well.
Ooh, I definitely got to go to the Spike Lee one.
Yeah. That's from October to January. So you come up here before between October and January to see it.
I'm gonna try. Um, if you're talking about the Travis Scott album, that shit was trash.
Which one?
The Utopia album. Wait, the new Travis album, right? Hold on. Yeah, that shit was
I'll
trash.
listen to Travis Scott. You gotta ask Reg that.
After Astro World, it was over. Which library card do you have? Leroy asked.
Which library card? Got a few of them.
I'm honestly trying to get some more vintage video games to give it a buck with you, man.
Yeah.
You know
But they're
me,
expensive though. A lot of them are expensive.
man. That's what they always say, but I have my sources.
Or you
Nigga
can just go
said
on eBay
nigga said
or
nigga said
Amazon.
Def Jam 5 in New York was expensive, man. I got that shit for a good price.
Yeah.
So I might give me some more Nintendo 64 games and shit.
Oh,
Q said, "Did you hear Lil Wayne is replacing Skip Bayless?" I don't really watch Skip Bayless like that, so I could care less.
yeah.
I know he's replacing. He's gonna be with Cam or some shit. Cause isn't Cam doing some shit with him? Or
That's what they said. They said Cam doing something. Or he's trying to like get on a major network or something.
Cam's just a hustler right now. See
He
shit.
just dropped a new single yesterday too.
Is it good?
I mean, if you want to compare it to his old shit, no, but it's like I don't know what to call it, like trap cam.
Oh
That's
God,
like a
no.
trap beat now. You know what I'm saying? But at
Oh
least at
God.
least he's not mumbling. You can understand what he's saying.
Okay, all right. I like Miguel's new shit. He's coming out with.
I didn't hear him go. So he got a new joint out.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of his quote unquote diehard fans gonna be like, "Why is he doing alternative rock?" I'm just like, that shit sound. It's alternative rock and R&B mixed together.
But he's been doing that though.
Exactly. That
He's been doing that.
he's been doing that shit. Like it's called "Give It to Me." I'm like,
Okay.
okay, Miguel. All right, Miguel.
So he got some new shit coming out then.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm like, okay, we need some R&B, man. I mean, females got R&B on lock right now, but we need the niggas, man, because we need
Crazy.
the niggas and shit.
All right.
Nigga, I said die. Fucking sorry
Okay.
about that.
You just blurting out dying on your live stream for no reason.
No, I'm playing a video game and shit, and motherfuckers got on my last fucking nerves. It's like whenever you about to kill somebody, they always have a power up their sleeve and shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of movies getting pushed back. That Color Purple reboot is gonna push back to 2024. I don't know who asked for that shit.
Right? Who asked for that reboot? You know they're gonna change it up.
I just want to see the Mister scene with the why. I just want to see how they gonna play that shit out. We shall never break apart. Like,
Crazy.
I can't wait for this LL concert next month, boy. I'm a. That's the concert I can't wait for.
LL.
And he's gonna have a lot of special guests too. Oh yeah, man.
I mean, it's a lot of concerts coming going on right now.
Exactly. Fuck. Yeah, let's start this. Let's start this
What
review.
Marcy Library? I don't live near Marcy, nigga. Why would I go to Marcy Library? What you talking about? People crazy.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Saturday afternoon? Saturday in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. Anyway, this is your boy Reg in the building. You know what I'm saying? Just getting off work, chilling. Got my homeboy Trial with me.
Yo,
Yeah, today we're going to talk about an artist we've never talked about on this channel. We're going to talk about UGK with the third studio album, Ridin' Dirty. This album came out on July 30th, 1996 on Jive Records. It was produced by N.O. Joe, very dope southern producer. You know, he definitely worked with a lot of the greats, including Scarface, Pimp C, Mr. 3-2. You know, again, another Rap a Lot affiliate, you know, part of the Convicts with Big Mike and Sergio. This album had no singles, just letting you know. It had no singles.
no singles.
No singles. No music videos, no singles.
Wow.
But it became their best selling album. Their best
Yeah.
selling album to date. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people have said this is their best album. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But other than that, it does have featured guests as well, like Smoke D, 3-2, Ronnie Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Not Ronnie Spector. Oh, not that one. C Note of the Bunny Boys. C Note of the Bunny Boys. Big Smoke and Meech. 3-2. N.O. Joe. I already said those. Okay. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty much the featured guest. So how did you get into UGK?
UGK. I got into UGK with the Big Pimpin' joint actually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When Jay really put them on the map with that. You know what I'm saying? And I hated that song though. When I first heard it, I was like, "What the fuck is this rodeo shit that
Dun, dun,
Timbaland?"
dun, dun.
Yeah, it sounded like some rodeo shit. I'm like, "What is this? Fuck is this rodeo Timbaland beat? Like he on drugs or something?" There, I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I
I
used
feel
to
you.
get past that song. I was like, "Yo, I didn't care for that beat, man." I still don't care for it like that. I know it's like one of Jay's biggest songs, but did he really like put UGK on the map with that joint? And then when Underground Kings came out, I was like bumping that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. And then I actually got the vinyl for International Players.
Oh shit.
It's shaped like the state of Texas, the picture disc. You know what I mean? But um that was my joint. Like that when that joint came out with Outkast, that was my joint. They were playing that shit on the radio like every day over
For
here.
real.
That's probably like the only UGK joint they played on New York radio. Was that. You know what I'm saying? And it just blew up. Listen to Underground Kings, I was fire. And I was a big Bun B fan though. Like when he went solo, when he came out with Trill, that shit they were bumping up here like crazy. I remember like my homeboys had bought the album and we were all bumping it. I'm like, yo, Bun B's that nigga. And even now, like he's still doing shit. Like he's doing like albums with like Static Selector and shit. Still bringing that heat. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they New York, like East Coast, really slept on UGK, and I think it's important that um that they get saluted, and the same way that we showed love for Outkast and for 3 6 Mafia and Bone Thugs, like those, a lot of those southern groups need to be saluted as well. UGK, the Ghetto Boys, 8 Ball and MJG. You know what I'm saying? The Red
Convicts.
Bloods, all of those groups that we didn't really like bump up here. Like I used to see those groups videos on like Rap City and shit, your own TV raps. But a lot of the East Coast cats don't know about them. You know what I'm saying? Or they know about them from like a feature or something, and it's a shame. It's like, yo, like that's what I was trying to tell BJ. I'm like, yo, like it's good they Biggie, but do you know UGK shit? Do you know any Goody Mob shit? Like this is the problem with when they come to these regions. They don't know shit outside of the area. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, like don't wait till one of these dudes drop dead to be like, oh, I became a UGK fan after Pimp C died. And nah, man, you should already know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? So like Jay really was the one to like put them out there on a mainstream level, and then it's like that's when the East Coast really got familiar with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely was a dope group. And I know Complex magazine, they had a documentary on the life of Pimp C. That's on the YouTube channel. Like that came out like a couple years ago.
Oh wow, I never knew that.
You know what I'm saying? And Netflix had a series. The thing with Netflix, like they do all of these like documentaries and series, but they never follow up with like a new season and shit. But they had a hip hop series on there.
Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah, where they was talking about like different regions, and they had like the series, the part for Texas, and you had um you had Bun B talking about how UGK started, and like Pimp C was like doing the production for them and all that, and they need to bring that series back though. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Right.
haven't they haven't had that series in like what 3 4 years. They need to bring that shit back, especially for now. They should be having it right now. Like they said they want to have all this other Bollywood bullshit, and you know what I mean? Like, come on. It's hip hop 50. Y'all want to have all this Indian shit on there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that was a good series. Like I like the way that they documented, each part of the country. They had one for the Bay with Too Short in them, and one for the East Coast and all that, the West Coast, and so but yeah, they were definitely like instrumental to Southern hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the best Southern hip hop groups. From that area, and Riding Dirty, like we gonna talk about, like it's definitely like a solid album. You know what I'm saying? It's like considered one of their best or their best album.
Very very dope introduction about UGK, bro.
Yeah,
Um, to me, I'm not gonna hold you. I first known of the name UGK when they dropped the Underground Kings album, but the first song I've heard from them where they were like a featured guest was sipping on some scissor, sipping on some shit,
yeah,
sipping on some scissor. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you guys something. That joint from that 3 6 Mafia did for the When Smoke Clears, fucking classic, classic, classic song. You know what I'm saying? That's when I first heard them, but like I said, I didn't know them until '07 when they dropped the Underground Kings. They had a lot of the big songs like International Players Anthem, The Game Belongs to Me. That was a pretty big song, and it seemed like that was like their quote unquote breakthrough and shit like that too. Because at that time Pimp was in prison, for a good amount of time and shit like that too. And it's like when they were getting popular, that's when Pimp C died under, I'm just gonna say, suspicious circumstances, but that's another story for a different day. You know what I'm saying? So um the chemistry between Bun and Pimp is definitely what made them one of the most enduring rap duos of all time.
right.
Like I feel like they should definitely be up there. Like when it comes to like Outkast and even A Ball and MJG, I feel like they kind of get like when people think UGK, they think Big Pimpin', International Players Anthem, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
It's keeping it real and shit like that, bro. But yeah. So for those who don't know who UGK are, they were a hip hop duo hailing from Port Arthur, Texas. You know, it consists of members Pimp C and Bun B. You know what I'm saying? At the time, you know, Port Arthur was not really known a lot when it came to hip hop because that's at the spot where like a lot of the blues rock artists came from. Like Janis Joplin was one of the best known people coming from Port Arthur and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And Pimp pretty much had a music background, you know, coming up and stuff like that too. Like he used to not just sing Negro spirituals, but he used to sing like Italian songs
Mm,
and stuff like that. He was just like a prodigy, if that makes sense, because
right.
he even started teaching himself how to make beats on a drum machine and keyboard and everything like that. And he was very influenced by like Run DMC, especially when it came to that Larry Smith production.
Right.
But he quickly found his own style when he started messing around with 808 and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And Bun B, Bun B on the other hand, you know, he didn't really fucking he wasn't really as musically inclined as Pimp C and shit like that too. But you know, he was influenced as hell as well by music, and you know, him and his friend Jalen Jackson. They had their own group called Militia and everything like that. And Pimp C, you know, he originally had the UGK moniker in the name, but Bun B was not really a part of UGK because the other guy and Bun B's group formed together, and that's when they known as Four Black Ministers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, what was I about to say? What was I about to say? So, oh yeah, so Jalen Jackson was Bun B's dude. He left PA Militia, and Mitchell Queen, who was Pimp C's friend, also part of the original UGK. He left and stuff like that too. So Bun and Pimp C got together, and that's when they had the reformed P UGK. You know what I'm saying? And they pretty much got a deal with Jive Records. You know what I'm saying? With Jive Records at the time was pretty much like the house that KRS One built. Let's just keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just KRS One, Boogie Down Productions, but yeah, people like Cool Kumo D, Souls of Mischief. You know, that were on that label as well too.
Right.
Before Jive became the boy band central and everything like that. You know what I'm
Boy
saying?
band central. And R. Kelly was on there.
Right, R. Kelly. I forgot. I forgot R. Kelly. Yes. Um, and I know people want to say, well, history should forget R. Kelly, but that's another story for a different day. Um, so they signed a 5 album contract, and They originally dropped an EP an EP called the Southern. Well, two EPs called the Southern Way in '92, and then they dropped another EP called Band and everything like that. But then they dropped their major label debut, Too Hard to Swallow, in 1992. Very, very, very dope album in my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the production, you can tell they didn't have like the most state of the art production, but at the same time, like it's still raw, gritty, and everything like that. That's an album I don't hear a lot of people talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to debuts in hip hop. Now, compared to other Southern debuts like Southern Playlist of Cadillac Music,
Mm-hmm.
Soul Food, I would even say Coming Out Hard from A Ball MJG.
Classics.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put um Hard to Swallow with those albums. I might put like a notch below. Just keeping it real with you. That's not saying it's a bad album. That's not saying it's a bad album. It's just you can they're still trying to find their sound with that one and stuff like that
Right.
too. Now, the next album, Super Tight. Oh my god. This to me, Super Tight was the best album. I'm gonna be real with you. I know not a lot of people might agree with me when I say this, because a lot of people might say that the current album we're talking about, but Super Tight for one, his production, Pimp C's production, he produced pretty much the majority of the album, and he was like playing like a lot of the instruments, like the organ. He was doing like incorporating the organ and piano, and then he had like the meters guitarist Leo No Centelli, if I'm saying his last name right, as a session musician as well too. You know what I'm saying? He had songs like "Supposed to Bubble," "Underground," "I Left It Wet for You." I mean, that's an album I definitely want to get my hands on one day. I mean, that album is very hard to come by. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's to me their best album. And so, fast forward 2 years later, they were working on this album, the Ridin' Dirty album. And again, Pimp C was doing the production. He also incorporated N.O. Joe, which you guys heard us talk about N.O. Joe sporadically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he has done a lot of work with Scarface, the Ghetto Boys, and everything like that.
AZ,
AZ,
Ahmadiyya.
Muhammadia. He wasn't just Southern. He did a lot of shit from the East Coast as well too. So
AZ first album, Do or Die.
yes. Gangsta Nip.
Yep.
You know, he was on Ice Cube's War and Peace, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah, it still
unfortunately.
wasn't good.
So yeah, man, he wasn't just a one trick pony. That's one of my favorite producers from that time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, so they pretty much, they had a if it's not broke, don't try to fix it ordeal too. But
Right.
as praised as this album gets, there are some things that I just have to say, I'm not too crazy about. Like I said, it's a very good album, very, very, very good album. But I'm not. We'll talk about it. But yeah, man. This album right here definitely, like I said, it had no singles, wasn't really promoted as well, honestly. But in hindsight, it became their most mainstream, their most commercially successful album. And this just goes to show you that when it comes to marketing hip hop, you don't always have to rely on a heavy radio single just to get your point across. Because this album did not really have a lot of radio friendly songs like that. This being just keeping it a buck, and
Yeah.
there might be one or two that might come close, and we're gonna talk about that when we talk about that. But this album gangster as fuck. Let's just be real with you. It's gangster as fuck
Yeah.
and shit too. Um, yeah, man. It's kind of crazy too, because a lot of motherfuckers was very influenced by this album. A lot of Southern acts like Jeezy, of course, was influenced by this. Not even Southern hip hop, even Tupac himself was influenced because Scarface bought Tupac, introduced Tupac to UGK, and he wanted to work with UGK, but unfortunately, he got murdered, of course. So, but I don't want to dwell too much on that part. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the album cover right here. Just them cruising down the fucking car and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Sam, organic production as well too. It did have a few samples here and there, but majority of them pretty much organic and shit like that. But yeah, and so yeah, so this album has about 13 songs. We're gonna get this shit started with the first track, the intro, which has Smoke D. You know what I'm saying? Smoke D was pretty much he appeared on a second album from them as well too. He's pretty much like a narrator of this joint. You know what I'm saying? He was behind bars when he did this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping a buck with you guys. I didn't really care too much when he was saying shit. I'm gonna be real with you because there was sometimes some of the songs might be a bit long and he might be saying some shit and like I said, he sets the tone. Well, this and the next song set the tone for this album though, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff I don't really care too much for what he's saying and shit. So just being real with you.
So you didn't like it?
I mean, I like the intro, but I feel like he was well suited out with some songs, not all the songs. If that makes sense.
Intro was cool, you know. It's like some dude. I guess he was in jail or whatever,
Yeah,
and he was talking about like charging every motherfucker in the joint, and it was cool to start off the album.
facts. All right, which leads us into the next song, "One Day." Very, very, very dope song. Nice way to kickstart off the album, featuring 3-2 and Ronnie Spencer. Excuse me. Um, it uses an Isley Brothers sample, which definitely creates a nice bluesy outlook and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much UGK's Dead Homies. If you guys know that song from Ice Cube's Kill At Will EP, him talking about his incarcerated friends and everything like that. Yeah, this is pretty much what the song pretty much entails and everything like that. Nice way to kick off the album, like I mentioned before, it sets the whole tone. Definitely felt like their verses definitely gave like a dark outlook in that trap lifestyle and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, very, 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 very dope track right here. Love it.
Yeah, this was banging. Definitely the beat. It was real soulful. You know, that wasn't Ron Isley singing on there, right?
A lot of people say it was, but it's not really been
It
actually
sounded like,
proven.
and I'm like, well, why didn't it say featuring Ron Isley?
I think it's part of the sample.
Oh, okay. Well, it was dope. I liked it. Definitely one of my favorites on here.
Definitely. Track number three, Murder. Very, very, very dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? Just vintage UGK. I love that beat that was done by No and Pimp C. You know what I'm saying? Bun who was it? Bun B definitely did his thing on this joint right here. That second verse he went in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like there was some lines where he was pretty much just saying, "You need a swift kick in your ass. It's ripe for the picking. Now as my pockets thicken, I'm a deep thinking. I'm a Okay, my laptop want to fuck up right now. Give me one sec. I'm a deep thinking nickel slicking. You sick when I be clicking. Now take a look at the bigger nigga. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope way. His wordplay on that one was pretty dope as well too. Like Pimp C did his thing on that one too, but I feel like Bun B stole the show on that one. So yeah.
Yeah, he was dope. Definitely, definitely enjoyed this one. Bun B killed it. He had some scratching on it. The beat was fire.
Yeah, definitely a fire ass beat. All right, next track we got is Pinky Ring. Very dope track right here. This is like one of my favorites off this album. It uses a Curtis Mayfield sample. The beat definitely had like a black exploitation feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely something really up Pimp C's alley in terms of production and everything like that. The pinky ring. Motherfuckers. That's that pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? That player shit niggas got to know about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a very hot joint right here.
Yeah, this was dope. Really love the bass line for it. Bun B's flow on this was fire. The beat. It's one of my favorites on this joint.
I agree. All right, next track we got is Diamonds and Wood. Um, Again, you had an intro from Smoke D that kind of ran a bit longer than it should have, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I get it. They had to, show respect to their friend. I get it. You know what I'm saying? This song was okay. I kind of felt like it was a bit too long for my taste, in my
Right.
opinion. I love the Bootsy Collins. I love the sample, but everybody and their moms used that Munchies for Your Love sample. I feel like Scarface used that sample the best for Now I Feel Ya off the World Is Yours album, which is a very underrated album if you ask me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But kind of one of my least favorite songs on the album. Be real.
I liked it. We did Diamonds and Wood. We talking about?
Yes, sir.
The beat was fire. It was melodic. You know, Pimp C saying, and niggas talk a lot of shit in a safe place. I know cuz you can't look me eye to eye when he in my face. Now nigga listen to my decency, see what I mean. Nigga, I ride dirty every day, but still I shine so clean, glitter and gleam, you know what it looked like. So I keep swinging out here claiming, trying to live my life. Loved it. Definitely loved his flow on that. I think he killed it.
Definitely. All right, next song is 3 in the Morning. This is a very, very, very dope song that features Sino of the Bontany Boys and Big Smoke and Meech. Bontany Boys, they were like an underground group from Houston, Texas, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about them to be real with you, but definitely got might give them the peep. This song, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Nonchalance, 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Where we
Right.
know it's the theme about this song is like 3 in the morning. It's like well, that's when like the hustlers, drug dealers got to make that first sale, so they can get an early start, making their bread. You know what I'm saying? Putting in that work if that makes sense. So very, very, very dope track. While the Nonchalant song definitely was like a cautionary tale about that lifestyle, this song is pretty much them like celebrating, like them as in UGK, then celebrating, that drug lifestyle, making that bread, making that paper, making that money roll and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope song, very relatable if you ask me. Love it.
Yeah, this is dope. The beat was dope. I think Bun had the best verses on here. He killed it. You know, this I think this could have been a like a underground single to me.
I agree.
Should have been an underground single. You know what I mean? It had that head was real gritty. You know, that's definitely one of my favorites on here.
Yeah, this song and Pinky Ring to me should have been
Yeah,
underground.
Pink was my joint too. Yeah,
Yeah. All right, track number 7, Touched. Again, um, Smoke D, he got to make his appearance and shit like that. With this one right here, he's this his interlude in this song might not be taken too well today for the PC crowd. He's talking about how he's in jail. He saw two niggas kissing and shit like that too, and that just reminded him of a story and shit. You know what I'm saying? This reminded him of a story, and then it just has UGK and 3-2 like being talking about how they were provoked and shit like that, how they had to deal with shit after they're being provoked and everything like that. I could have done without the Smoke D shit, but again, very, very dope track. Bun B, Pimp C, they all did their thing right here too. Pimp C had a line where he said, "Bitch, your old man talking to me like I'm in school. He don't know I hang with killers. Will erase that fool. Wouldn't give a fuck about him, but he keen to my son. If you think that I'm that nigga, then you picked the wrong one." You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Um, pretty dope track right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was a nice beat for that.
yeah, I agree. Next song is "Fuck My Car." You know what I'm saying? This is produced by No Joe. Pretty much, this song is like when you have a female and everything like that, and pretty much like if he has like a dope ass body, they kind of compare them to a car. Like R. Kelly, you remind me of my Jeep, but in the more gangster thugged out way, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I feel like Too Short did his song concept better, in my personal opinion. But this one right here is not a bad. It's not a bad track.
Yeah, it was dope. Definitely enjoyed it. You know, loved the beat and the bass line for that.
Definitely. All right, next song we got is That's Why I Carry. Self-explanatory. This is their "My Gun Is My Best Friend" kind of songs, which you've seen that in Nas, "I Gave You Power," Ice Cube's "Man's Best Friend," Tupac's "Me and My Girlfriend," "Organized Confusion," "Straight Bullet." You guys get the point by this point. You know what I'm saying? This one right here is not a bad song in general. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Smoke D, you have some Puerto Rican motherfucker from the Murder song talking about his love for UGK in the intro and
Yeah.
everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one right here is not a bad track. You know what I'm saying? I can fuck with it.
It had like a G funk beat to it, bass
Yeah,
line, sizes, definitely a banging track. I love this one.
yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Next song is High Life. One of my two favorite songs off this album. To be real with you. This one is like a more introspective song right here and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is actually one of the few songs on this album that I don't mind the length. You know what I'm saying? Because like a majority of this album kind of runs for about over like 5 minutes and everything
Right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind the length for this one. You know, we're just talking. It has Bun and Pimp, doing their thing, talking about how street politics always brings them down and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? You try to do good, but at the same time, you know, the fucking government tries to do their best to hold a man down. If that makes sense too, you know what I'm saying? So again, this was a pretty hot joint in my opinion. I felt like what's motherfucker's name? Bun B. He had the best verse on this song. I feel like he was an MVP lyrically
Right.
on this album as well too. He had a line where he says, "People and names get lost, the feeble and lame get tossed. Streets will eat you alive. Take up positions with pistols, bare hands, and knives." You know what I'm saying? Pretty hot track right here.
Yeah. Um, I liked it. I like Pimp C verse. He said, I never wanted to be a G, but niggas depend on me. It ain't fake to hit our kids, so niggas feel with me. And it was the track was real jazzy, the beat, the bass line, it was soulful. Definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed this track as well too. All right, next song is called "Good Life." Excuse me, "Good Stuff." Excuse me. This song was good. It's like a celebration kind of song, in my opinion. But this is a song that should have been placed way higher up in the album, if you ask me. 'Cause I feel like High Life should have definitely this one, Riding Dirty, which I'm gonna say my thoughts on that song, would have been dope if they were placed next to one another. But Good Stuff is like that hustler's anthem, everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So again, not a bad track, but I wouldn't mind hearing this way earlier on the album in terms of sequencing.
Yeah, it was like they were on some pimp shit on this one, and the beat was fire, the bass line. This should have been a single too.
Yeah, I agree.
This was dope.
All right, and the last official song, Riding Dirty. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Next to International Players Anthem, this is actually my favorite song UGK has ever done. And this is actually my favorite song off this album. Be real. But you have the Puerto Rican motherfucker having that long ass intro, which I could have done without it. But once that beat kicks in, that dun 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 dun, bad and dirty. Dun, dun. I mean, it's well worth the wait. I'm just gonna be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, Self-explanatory. Before we had Come Millionaires ride in, we had this song right here. It's just them talking about how either you're trying to make a sale, you're driving on the hot tip, which that's all I'm going to say right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those cruising kind of songs. Pimp C, in my opinion, dropped his best verse on this album. He had a pretty long verse, but I'm gonna read you some of my favorite lines. And I can't stand snitches. Want to kill all of y'all. Even though some buster thought I'm still rolling like a ball and having things my way, hitting the highway, selling that big, yeah, plush ass place to stay. Police, they want to run in, talking on cell phones, got a lot of kings done in. I want to live the on the will list and Mr. Drummond and keep my paper sturdy. Big birds and top herbs. Fool, I'm riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? classic Pimp C right there. That verse right there, like, come on, man. He just went in on that fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely well worth the wait when it comes to this album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like classic UGK in my opinion.
Yeah, this was dope. Really, the beat was fire. It was real jazzy. You got like the little horns on it. Bun B, he was saying, they tried to finish me but couldn't get it done. So somebody told the Lord Big Bun was the one, riding dirty. It was dope. Definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, I love this track. All right. And then we have like the outro, again, Smoke D comes thinking he's Papa Wu all of a sudden now and shit, you know what I'm saying? Just warning motherfuckers. It's a long outro, like 9 minutes long and stuff like that too. They got the beat from Diamonds and Wood, slowed it down and made it like a jam session with more guitar work and everything like that. I like I like the experimentation, but again, I kind of felt it was a bit too long. And like I said before, Diamonds and Wood is like my least favorite track off this album, so I didn't really care too much to be real with you. But hey, it is what it is. It kind of fits the tone of the album.
It's too long. Too long of an
Yeah,
outro. I mean, if they're
yeah,
gonna do a 9 minute outro, they should have had like a bonus track on there.
I
You know
agree. Well,
what I'm saying? Too long of an outro. It's really like they shouting out different artists, Outkast and Dungeon Family and D'Angelo got shouted out on here, and Pimp C saying, free Larry Hoover,
yes,
which Rick Ross was saying that back on the Teflon Don album as well, and
Ghetto Boys had him on the Resurrection album too.
right, you know what I mean, and but it's just too long of an outro, 9 minute outro, and it's like it's really like an instrumental. When you think about it, it's just like there's no rapping going on it.
Right,
You know, I just thought it should have been shorter, or you add a bonus track to it, or remix or something. You know,
I agree. All right. Overall, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Very great album. I'm not mad. People call it a classic album, but there are a few stuff I have to bring to attention. Like I do feel like some of the songs was a bit too long, and I don't mind long songs. You know me, as long as I'm entertained. But if it's just some motherfucker talking for 2 minutes and then the song is like 3 minutes and shit like that, I won't be like. And then you have the audacity to bring it back on the outro. I'm just like, okay, y'all, okay, it's a bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think that's pretty much some of the sequencing. Again, like I would have put like good stuff probably up there with maybe Murder or maybe before Pinky Ring. Some of the sequencing could have been reworked a little bit, but other than that, I do feel like it's a great album. You know what I'm saying? I do get why it's like very important when it comes to like Southern hip hop, especially when it comes to Texas and hip hop as well too. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like it's their best album? I might have to say it's my third favorite album. To me, it's super tight, too hard to swallow, Riding Dirty, and then Underground Kings and everything like that. I have to re-listen to the rest of the albums. I have not heard Dirty Money yet, believe it or not. So, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a. You know what? Fuck it. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Fuck it.
I thought it was banging. I think the production was fire. You know, the verses with a Bun B and Pimp C. They didn't clog the album with a bunch of features and shit, and
Right.
I think it was fire. Pinky Ring's my favorite joint. Diamonds and Wood, High Life, good stuff. The title track. I just think the outro was too long. It shouldn't have been 9 minutes.
Fuck.
If you're gonna have an outro that long, add a remix to it, or a bonus track, or a couple bonus tracks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think it's banging. I'm gonna give it 4.5 as well. I think it's one of the best albums. You know,
Yeah, I definitely agree.
The intro, I didn't care for the intro. The dude, they needed more to the intro besides that dude talking.
Yeah, man. Like, I agree, man. But other than that, like I said, like definitely want to get my hands on some UGK albums. Like, I need it. If I can get at least the first three and Underground Kings, I'll be definitely satisfied. I've seen the only albums I've seen from them in stores like that is the UGK for Life album, which is like the posthumous album that Bun B did after Pimp C died. Which that one was okay. It had some joints though, but I'm not the biggest like posthumous guy. And
Right.
yeah,
Well, I Riding Dirty still available. That's on Amazon.
yeah, I know, but
That's still available. I think Underground Kings is still available.
yeah, I know that one's still available.
You know.
But like I said, like if I can get super tight though, that's the one. That's the one I want in my collection heavily.
Right.
It's Don Corleone. It's
Got
supposed to
gotta
be.
ask Santa Claus. Eric is here. Santa Eric is here, so you gotta ask him if you can get that for you. Super tight.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Eric is here. Oh shit! What's up? All right, I'm gonna stay on probably till about 6:30 because I might do some deliveries before this party, depending on how I feel. Um, yeah, man. I definitely need to talk about you, A Ball and MJG
Yeah.
sometime soon. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to talk about them.
They underrated too.
I agree.
I don't like their Bad Boy album though. That Bad Boy album was weak.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm good on that. I just stick to the '90s stuff.
Yeah. What would make them want to sign with Diddy? Like they thought they was gonna like hit mainstream because they were signed with him.
That's a very good question. I never got the answer to.
Yeah, that was bad. Diddy thought he was Bad Boy South. Remember he tried to start that shit with Boys in the Hood and
Ooh,
what's that other nigga? The nigga that used to
Young Jock,
Young Jock and that he's on Love and Hip Hop and shit. Man.
Young Perm.
Yeah, the down south Mace is what they call them. Like you're not Mace. Stop
Yo,
it.
Nebo, we don't listen to Chingy over here, and you spelled his name wrong too.
I don't listen to Chingy. So why would you think we listen to Chingy? When have we ever done a Chingy discussion on here? That doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna send Eric the link for a bit. Yeah, I got you.
I actually threw that Chingy album out when Nelson sent that shit to me. Remember I told you when he sent that
Yeah,
and he sent that as a freebie. I'm like, why would you think I listen to Chingy? Threw that shit right out.
I'd rather listen to Jaquan than Chingy.
I don't want neither of them, so I'm good. Yeah, we hip hop heads, but we don't listen to every damn thing.
By the way, just a little disclaimer. Our artist Sunday is gonna be rescheduled for Tuesday because Try has got business to attend to on Sunday and
Yeah,
stuff too. So
yeah. Tomorrow I'll be out. Wednesday I'm going out.
yeah, so I'm just gonna say the
What,
schedule
what
right
are we?
now.
We're not doing nothing on Wednesday, right?
Let me double check. Hold on, because I had to rearrange the schedule a bit. I'm gonna send you the updated schedule though. Give me 1 second. No, no, we're not doing anything Wednesday because that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it right now. So Monday is our top 100 artists, part one, 50. Excuse me, 101 artists. Excuse me.
Were we
You
was
know.
we doing something tomorrow? Tomorrow night?
Yeah, but that's rescheduled for Tuesday since you're not
What
gonna
what are we doing? What was we doing tomorrow night?
the Van Halen Diver Down review.
What time was that gonna be?
I said 11 p.m.
I don't know if I might be back by 11. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I just
So
there's no problem, man. Like I
okay,
said, it's no problem because I'm trying to get some money that day anyway too because I'm trying to get
right.
these concert tickets tomorrow. I mean, yeah, tomorrow Monday. I'm trying to get these concert tickets,
I don't
and
listen
then
to Little
like
Zane either. I don't know who told you that. You don't listen to Little Zane over here. Did you do a Little Zane review?
yeah, it was a trash review.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't a part of that. I don't listen to Little Zane. So wrong one.
Yeah, Tuesday. That's when we're gonna do the Van Halen Diver Down. I want to say that's gonna be Tuesday at midnight because I get off at 11 o'clock. So, and then Thursday, are we doing anything Thursday? Thursday is the Hall and Notes discography breakdown.
Oh yes.
That's
Oh,
probably gonna be midnight, the latest, because I'm gonna be at my mom's doing that one. Friday is H Town's Begging After Dark, was at 6 p.m. Ashley's gonna join us for that one, and then Saturday is gonna be Stetsasonic in full gear. That was originally gonna be Wednesday. I'm gonna let you know the time on that one. What's up,
Eric was
Eric?
good. Santa Eric, and he left. He went to deliver more gifts to people. Oh, you're back, Santa Eric. What's good?
What's good, boss? Okay, guess his mic's not working. But yeah, man, that's the schedule for this week.
Can y'all hear me?
Hmm?
You're breaking up.
Can y'all hear me? I just want to let you know StreamYard is fucking trash for the 180th time.
I can hear you a little bit now.
You said
Reg
something.
must have had a malfunction or something.
My streamer has been working pretty good.
Every time I come with this motherfucker, we be having good conversations, then this shit start messing up. I'm like, I think they be listening to us. Like, we just can't let these niggas have fun, man. We gotta miss their party.
Yeah, man, I forgot. I still have that Evie Mux shit too, but that always messes up on try. So
I know
What
what's
the hell you
we
doing,
haven't used that in a
man?
minute. We haven't used that in a minute.
yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like
Yeah.
once it's like somebody's been watching us because now streamer has been good
Yeah.
as fuck and shit like that these past couple of days. I forgot about Evie Mux for a minute. Shit.
You know what we need to do on your channel? We need to do another video, man. Cause that last one we did was legendary.
You talking about the another reaction?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just letting you know part two of that Kumo D book might be sooner than you think.
If it ain't Tupac, Q, you don't like nobody if it ain't Tupac. So I don't know why you asking that question, but no, nigga, I won't put no damn Lil Zane on my Mount Rushmore. It's too many people that you can put on the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta music,
The little Zim,
not
bro.
just four.
You make him know too much.
We know Q got Lil Zane posters in his room, so I ain't gonna even go in on this man like that. So yeah, that's Tupac Jr. right there. I be throwing with these damn questions.
Oh, man.
So Eric, you heard about that New
But
Yorker
Reg,
that
I
you
was
said
gonna
what?
tell you to resend me your address. I was gonna tell you resend me your address. Just email me. I think I can get you something. Since niggas be thinking on Santa Claus, I might as well see if I can bash y'all with some Christmas gifts, even though we ain't in December. So I see what Santa Claus can do.
All right. Yeah, you got my text about the collection video second week of September, right?
Yeah, I got it yesterday. Yeah, but what you was
Cool.
saying about some low ranking ass YouTuber?
Some New Yorker got arrested for having a raffle selling a PS5 and they thought it was a riot.
Yeah, it was like 10,000 people out there over a damn PS5.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this generation just do anything. Like you getting arrested for handing out off-brand PS5 stuff?
Man, this generation, man. But if it's a white person that's looting, that's not a riot, right? Okay.
I say risk both of them motherfuckers because I seen a video with all these damn people out there. I'm like, New York already a third world country. You putting all these motherfuckers into the city and you ain't even taking care of the people who was native New Yorkers. I'm like, how you gonna take care of these other people? You giving them money, but you ain't taking care of the people who been in New York for years. And these motherfuckers are bitching and complaining about staying in 5-star hotels, eating luxury meals. These motherfuckers getting fed clothes, but you want about a nigga who got a YouTube channel, who got people out here rioting over an off-brand PS5. I'm telling you, man, these niggas are ass backwards out here.
Right.
Ass backwards, crisscrossed out.
Yeah.
Speaking of crisscross, you saw that comment I left on your post try?
Which one? Oh yeah, the crisscross one.
I was like, AKA we got death row at home.
Oh boy.
What the hell are you talking about, sir?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man.
It means poor
I'm finna
man's
say
death
shit.
row.
I'm shit night out already. Like damn, how'd you get?
It's not death row. Stop saying that. It's not.
That nigga said off-brand death row. Oh my god.
No. They and it wasn't on social death. People make that misconception. They were on Rough House.
Oh wow.
Same label as Cypress Hill and the Fugees. They were affiliated with social death. They wasn't on the label.
Even DMX was on Road House for a time period.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because like the last album had a social death sound compared to that signature social death kind of sound and shit.
Right. I don't know why. I don't know why they never signed the social death, but they wasn't on that label.
Well, because Jermaine
I
was
think
like,
he would have did. Oh, you can go.
I was saying because probably Jermaine was like not like a household name at that point yet.
Right.
Oh my fucking god, dude! What the fuck? Let me stop.
What is you playing, sir? I don't want you to be throwing controllers online. We might have to send an APB out on you.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts. Fuck this nigga Riku. let me stop. I think last night I threw my controller for the first time in a while. I was like, oh fuck.
You must don't know how much the controllers cost now. Controllers cost more than they got.
My homie, when he used to play on the PS2, he used to break his PS2 controllers all the time playing Madden. I'm like, bro, them shits is not cheap.
Hey, let me just say something. He must have had one of them off-brand Mad Cat GameStop controllers for him to be breaking them like that.
Whoa. Them shits is not cheap. They had like the cheaper versions be like $20-$30, like the camouflage shits. Those used to be like $25 or whatever, but like the next gen controllers, them shits is expensive now. I'm like, how you break it?
It costs more than the goddamn games. I'm like, what is this shit, man?
How many points are you losing buying Madden that you gotta break your controller all the time? You know what I'm saying?
And you know better than playing online because these kids 5 years old will whoop your ass. They be doing shit in the game that you ain't never did.
Yeah. All right, you crazy, man.
Niggas blowing their weed budget just to break controllers. I'm like, we just lost as a people. Well, some of it, but I don't know.
Oh, the Dog Pound was supposed to sign to Death, So Death. Oh wow.
I know Daz has signed to Social Death as a solo artist.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, he came out with was it Social Death Gangster? That was the
So Death Gangster. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a
We done
creative
heard worse albums.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
We done heard worse.
He did the beat for Jaquan. The
yeah.
He did that for Jaquan, and Jaquan was signed to
He did that?
Yeah,
he did that.
He did that joint.
No, he was signed to a different label. I don't think he was signed to Social Death. I think he was affiliated.
I thought he was signed to Social Death or whatever. Cause they said he was like affiliated with Social Death.
Nah, he was. I think he was signed to Arista, and he was signed to either Arista or some other label. Then they shut down, like when his album came out.
Right. And JD had took over Arista when Clive left to start J Records.
Yeah, then Job got his contract. Then they was like, well, you over here, we could have. They should have just let him with the Social Death. It would have been like better for him and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Job be jobbing niggas around.
Yep.
Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. I ain't even want to check my damn Twitter because everybody and their mama going stupid and shit like they always do. I already know what y'all talking about. I ain't even paying y'all no attention. Every couple of months, y'all do this. Y'all just start shit like a Rick Ross diss track. Y'all just start shit for no reason. I'm like, nigga, just put out the album, man. Why you beefing with DJ Envy? You're a good artist. I'm like, it just be some of the most random shit going on in hip hop. I'll be like, you got all people talking. I'm like, I don't know, man. Just certain shit.
DJ
Niggas do
Envy.
things for clout. Yeah, he supposed to be getting sued and shit. He out here allegedly taking money from people.
Who?
DJ Envy. Some shit he got going on. I'm like, I guess their light skin privilege don't look like they used to.
I swear, this has been the most random year I've ever seen, man. Everything's just been so fucking random.
For real.
Yeah, you got fat bitches, fat bitches, fat shaming fat folks. You got bitches with big asses get stuck in basketball goals at BT Awards. Shit, I'm like, man, it's just been a crazy year, man.
You got white people killing themselves over a Titanic.
Right? That's the wildest I think.
Yeah. That's the craziest shit. I'm like,
oh, go ahead.
Now you good, bro.
And that's a shame when that's the wildest this year,
Yeah.
the Titanic.
That has to be the wildest.
This is the craziest thing. How the fuck you control a submarine with a goddamn Xbox controller? I'm like, who does that? And that's a bad way to die. I'm like, why you supposed to do the crazy shit? You got all the money in the world, but you want to dive below the sea level and go see the Titanic when motherfuckers done died already? I'm like, what more else do you want to hear about the Titanic? They died, violins were being played, and they're in heaven. What else do you want?
Man,
Can you imagine? My bad, you go.
If I was God, I would just send them to hell just for that stupidity.
Man.
But go ahead, Eric.
Now you said everything I done said because these white folks out here, man. I don't know. They see the drugs ain't here like they used to. It's just we have a fentanyl pandemic. That's why these folks out here going crazy. They lacing their shit with too much fentanyl. They ain't giving it that pure shit. They was getting back in the 70s when our grandparents were snorting cocaine lines off of coffee tables and shit. They ain't getting that pure shit like they used to. That's why everybody out here going crazy.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell people to smoke more cocaine and they'll be more smarter?
I mean, they was putting Coca-Cola. They was putting that shit in Coca-Cola, so it must have did something to other people. But I'm not condoning drug usage. But drugs and entertainment and other shit go together, though. But I don't know.
I know what you. I'm just being an asshole.
Yeah, I know. It was just like Ray Charles off the movie when he got that blue magic. He was based on his best music. The weight is off, man. Get it off, Ray. How you know, nigga? You blind.
They made Ray Charles like a superhero in that fucking movie. Like this nigga was fighting motherfuckers when he was blind and shit, doing heroin and shit like that. I'm just like, nah, Ray. I'm like, nah, Ray. I love the movie. I love the movie, but that movie funny as hell and shit. They made him like a blind superhero.
I'm having your baby, Ray. No, Ray. I'm like, how the hell you know where she is? He blind. I mean, he be in my bed every night, baby. I feel like a motherfucker when she said that. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, keep that anger. Dun, 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 dun.
Hit the road, check, and let you come back.
No more.
She said, "For now on, it's strictly business between us. Translation, I ain't letting you hit it like I used to."
That's a lot.
Win prediction. My Giants is winning the NFC East. We're gonna take down those Eagles this year. Saquon is gonna be an MVP candidate. The Falcons, I think the Falcons will be a wild card team. They got Bijou Robinson. He's gonna be a good running back. Panthers, I don't know. I don't know. With that rookie quarterback, he's supposed to be great. I didn't see him in college. I don't know how he's gonna play.
Who they got? Who they got? Who they got? Will Levis from Kentucky.
The Panthers,
Yeah,
they got the draft pick, the quarterback.
I can't remember. I forgot what the fuck Will Levis
It
went.
was 1 and 2. It was like him. He went to Panthers. The other dude went to the
Oh
Texans.
my God! Y'all got fucking Anthony Richardson out of Florida, and I'm like, oh, why the hell did y'all get him?
And the coach talking about they want him to sit out for a whole year. If you want to get back in the postseason, you need to play Anthony Robinson. I don't know why they don't want to play him. They talking. I'm like, yo,
They might have run. Let me just say this. He was getting his ass whooped by Georgia when he was in college though, but I hope he do well with the coach. They might as well just play him, teach him something, let him learn the ropes.
He started.
I don't know, man.
I would start him. I wouldn't say if they're trying to get back to the postseason, you start Anthony Richardson. Definitely.
I already know the Texans gonna play Bryce Young because that nigga was a monster in college, but
NFC South is trash though. Like who's winning that division? Is it the Saints? Is it the Panthers? Is it the Falcons? It's not the Buccaneers. They're not winning that shit.
Fuck no.
That division is trash. I don't know who's winning that.
I'm ready for college football. We trying to three-peat this year. Ohio State fans still bitching and complaining about Javon Bullard hitting their ass up at their goal line. He was targeted. I'm like, why y'all keep bringing that shit up? It was clearly not targeted if you seen the fucking playoff game, the Peach Bowl. I'm like, y'all still bitching and complaining about that damn hit. The nigga missed the field goal at the end of the game. Ryan Day, the fucking coach of Ohio State, he's still bitching and complaining about it. I'm like, y'all lost. We was a better team. What the fuck else you want me to do? I'm tired of Ohio State fans. I'm tired of fucking Colorado fans. They think they being bowl eligible this year. I'm like, yes, Deion Sanders is a GOAT in the NFL, but that nigga ain't God. It's gonna take a miracle for Colorado to win 6 bowl games this year, 6 games to be bowl eligible. Florida ain't winning the SEC East. Alabama, they might win the SEC West if somebody else don't have to slip on a banana peel. Ohio State might get their ass whooped again by Michigan this year, giving up 500 yards rushing. Is anybody's year, but the favorites is Georgia to win the national championship again. Unless Alabama can do something about that garbage can quarterback they got for Notre Dame.
What the fuck? What is Suffolk wearing, buddy?
What is who wearing?
Now Seth Rollins, he wearing those big Mario boots to SummerSlam.
Lord have mercy.
What the fuck?
They couldn't pay me to wear them damn things. These weird motherfuckers in wrestling. I'm like, whatever happened to y'all just dressing up in your persona and certain clothes? I be seeing this nigga with Sonic the Hedgehog boots on. I be like, sir, you know you got them off Temu for $20. You ain't out here dripping. Come on now.
I wouldn't pay more than $10 for that bullshit.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing them motherfuckers, man. I'm wearing Skechers, Reeboks, Converses before I stick my fucking foot in some boots like that.
Man, give me some Sperry's, man. Fuck that.
Sperry's. Remember them shits?
Them Brady Bunch ass.
They still sell them. They sell them at I think Journeys are still sell them.
And they sell them at the shoe department.
Yeah.
Nigga, give me some Skechers with the lights at the bottom. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga.
Before I wear them motherfuckers.
Give me some Shaqs.
Yeah, them some bricks right there. Them some perfect shoes to wear Shaq bricks.
Oh, dude.
These niggas out here wearing Astro Boy hooker boots and shit. I'm like, y'all want to go to the track or something?
He rocking the yellow. It's not even the red joints he wore like on Monday Night Raw like a couple weeks ago. He rocking the yellow joints with the clog looking joints.
Yeah, I ain't even know what them motherfuckers look like. This nigga must think he's a Ghostface changing up his persona on his feet. See, I got the blue and cream. See, I'm gonna kill these niggas in the ring when I curve stuff on right. See, I'm gonna change these motherfuckers up yellow. It's gonna be yellow like Pikachu or Pokemon and shit, right? So when I curve stuff that motherfucker, it's gonna feel like electricity.
Yeah.
I can only imagine, man. I'm like, these motherfuckers here be dressing in them big ass coats, be in them big ass pants and shit. I'm like, what do y'all be thinking when y'all pick out y'all clothes? Y'all be talking about niggas wearing jerseys in the 2000s. I'm like, I'd rather wear that.
Hey, facts.
I'd rather wear the baggy pants, the fucking Tim boots, the extra large jerseys. I'm like, at least them niggas was still dressing like they was real niggas. Y'all dressing like hoes now.
Red, you gotta get Shorty on here, yo.
Yeah, who on here?
That Shorty from Rhythm and Soul Patrol.
Man, I try to invite her. She don't be responding back, man. She be so busy.
She never hit you back.
Nah, she never hit me back.
Cause her DM be flooded. I already know. You know they probably got a whole bunch of sugar daddies in her DM asking her like, oh, what favorite Otis Redding album you love and shit.
These niggas like Maurice Day, baby, what's your phone number? They be saying their phone numbers in digits and shit. 281 830 800. I be like, okay. Now the others be with these young girls. They whole check down on it.
Man.
I bet no damn well you need your medication.
Yo, I bet if Reg, if you get her on here, I bet you see BJ on here with her. He'll be the first one on here before us.
I pay for that nigga to come on because we need to reconcile this whole Jadakiss situation right now.
Shit. I'm gonna hit her up one more time and shit. I'm gonna hit her up one more time.
They were on Locks was on CBS News, on CBS Morning News, talking about they dropping some new music.
Is it gonna be good though?
Yeah, exactly. Is it gonna be fire? Because they ain't dropped shit in like 20 years. I ain't like.
Man, I'm telling you, man, stick to that, man. Niggas don't buy albums no more.
But it's just better come out with mixtapes.
The mixtapes are way different than them albums, man. If you're gonna talk about albums, money, power, respect, and we in the streets.
Facts. What's your favorite interview you've done?
I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
This nigga like Bruce Lee. I don't have no style. I don't have no fighting style. The art of illusion.
My favorite interview was with Allure. That was my favorite. Shout out to them.
Oh, that group. Oh, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yes. All cried out. That group. Head over heels.
Sick and tired of these motherfuckers dying on me. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
This man Red's about to go crazy over Kingdom Hearts.
You know what? Fuck this game. I'm not playing this game no more.
Yes, you will. Stop lying.
I mean, yeah, but my controller about to die, so I gotta charge this shit. I'm gonna stay on for 5 minutes. Fuck this shit.
Alright.
That pissed me the fuck off.
I wasn't doing shit anyway. Damn man, folks. They take all day to send you your damn money. I'm like, damn, a nigga been out of work. Y'all take all day to give somebody their money.
Kane is killing it at Rock the Bells right now. My man got on a whole Louis outfit.
Who?
Big Daddy Kane.
Man, he always kills it, man.
Yeah. He had to bring out the best. He got Louis on. And he brought his son out. That's dope. What happened to Scoop and Scrap? They don't dance no more?
I could have sworn they were on the Versus.
I don't know. That's well. It wasn't both of them though, right? It wasn't. It was just a school.
One of them niggas.
Yeah, I ain't see them in a long time.
What's your least favorite Kingdom Hearts game? Probably Chain of Memories to be real with you. What's the most overrated video game of all time?
Too many to count.
You said what? Too many to count?
Most overrated, Grand Theft Auto. Most overrated for me.
Chill out.
No, just stop
Never
that.
liked
So,
it.
the fucking
Never.
Driver series. I never liked that garbage ass game. Driver
Now,
sucks.
now y'all playing. Fuck Halo. That's all I have to say.
Oh boy. There you go.
This man said Halo. Lord help me.
Talking about driving, you talking
Nope.
about Grand Theft Auto.
Halo got a shitload of games though, man. There's still Halo games I ain't finished.
I ain't never been in Halo like that because we die.
NBA predictions. I think Denver, Golden State out west. That's gonna be the two teams to beat. In the East, the Boston. I think Boston. I don't know how Porzingis gonna make Boston any better. Cause he don't. He always get injured. He don't play for a full season. I don't see how that made them any better. They got rid of their best defensive point guard with what's his name? Dude that got traded to Memphis. I don't know about Boston. Philly. I don't know about them. The whole situation. Embiid. You might want out. I don't know what they're gonna do with Harden. Miami, same with them. They trying to get Dame. They ain't make no trade for him yet. As long as my Knicks make it, I could care less about who makes it in the East. As long as my team make it, I want the Knicks to sign Donovan Mitchell because he's not gonna be signed with Cleveland, and he wants to be here. And if they ain't gotta give up a shitload of draft picks to get him, we gotta sign him. I think that's their best option right now is getting Donovan Mitchell. And they got the assets to get Harden, but I don't want Harden here because he doesn't. He's chasing a ring. He's not going to stay loyal to no team. This reports he wants to go to the Clippers. The Clippers suck. They need to trade Paul George and Kawhi Leonard because that team is not going nowhere. But right now I got Denver. I think Denver and Golden State to me, those are two teams to beat. Phoenix, we'll see what Phoenix do. I'm happy for Bradley Beal. He deserves to be on a contender. But even with them, it's like I don't know. Yeah, Marcus Smart. Yeah, he went to the Grizzlies. So I think Boston lost their best point guard. They need a point guard. I didn't see the reason why they got KP. They should really try to get Dame. They threw a shitload of money to Jaylen Brown, and I don't think he's a 300. I don't think he's worth that money. 300 million. I think Jason Tatum is better than him. He's really the star for that team. So, but we'll see. Lakers threw a shitload of money at AD. He's definitely not gonna play half the season for that money. I think which was dumb. They could have spread that money out and got better players for that team. Chris Paul, I guess was an upgrade for them. I don't. I mean, Chris Paul's with the with the Warriors, but I mean, Lakers they ain't really bring nobody of significance to that team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. LeBron and LeBron might not even stay. This might be LeBron's last year with the Lakers, depending on what happens with his son. If he could play, if ends up coming out in the draft next year, LeBron is gonna be gone. He's not staying with the Lakers.
Y'all really sitting here telling me that's not Derrick Rose?
Sorry.
You know what I mean? So I really could right now my money's on Denver. I think Denver's gonna be the team to beat. He said streaming out is garbage.
Surprise!
Nah, I want Donovan here with the Knicks. I don't want him in Boston. But Boston need to go get Dame Dollar. They need to get Dame on their team. They need a point guard. Donovan Mitchell wants to come to the Knicks, and they don't got to trade for him. Like once he can walk out after this year. So if they ain't got to give up draft picks and RJ Barrett for him, why not sign him? Especially when he wants to actually come here. Reg, what you playing, yo?
I'm not playing nothing now. I'm just trying to find something to watch.
You're not gonna honor that if it's if Bronny is able to play for USC and he comes out of the draft next year in the first round, LeBron is leaving the Lakers. I'm telling you that right now. He already said that. You're not staying. You're not wherever his son go. That's where he's going to play with him. And it's not going to be the Lakers unless they purposely lose on purpose to draft Bronny. So if Bronny goes to Atlanta, that's where LeBron going.
Yeah, hopefully your son can pull through.
Yeah, that's the first thing. His son has to be able to is healthy enough to even get back on the court. But he's not staying with the Lakers if his son comes out in the draft next year.
Yeah, man. But I'm gonna end this off right here. I gotta save up some minutes. This has been a fun review. Shout out to Eric, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Always a pleasure having him here. So Monday is gonna be our top 101 artist. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be Monday at midnight. So really can't wait to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, gonna be a lot of controversial talks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see everybody's list and stuff. Just me and Try's list, everything like that. So hopefully I can tune in Monday night. And just letting y'all know we don't have nothing planned for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I might do a surprise video solo wise. I don't know yet though, but I'll think about it. But other than that, hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later.
All right,
Peace.
peace.